Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to our AI by Drinkizz session. Today's session is about TRAIDA cards, as as it was mentioned in our post. So these cards will help us to understand and learn the right architecture to deploy AI at scale. This is a really great chance for us to discover the TRAIDA framework with his cards. I'm very happy to introduce Pierre Bonnet. He will lead the today's session and share his knowledge on how to deploy AI in a smart way. Again, thank you, Pierre, for being with us today. I hope everyone here will enjoy the session and learn a lot from this session. Now I will let you, Pierre, to start with the session. Thank you.
So I have a couple of minutes to present to you what we name TRAIDA. This is the term for Transformative AI and Data Solution. So this is an approach we work with the community name Engage Meta. This is a think tank working on this topic of artificial intelligence and data management. So TRAIDA is a framework with two main purposes. First is a knowledge repository with an educational purpose on this topic, AI and data solution, for companies that want to use AI at scale. So this is not for deploying a specific project with AI, but this is a framework to understand how to, as I said, deploy AI at a large scale within a company. This is what we name also a native AI company. So this is an educational purpose first, and also an operational tool to help companies to drive, to master the transformation of the IS and IT system with AI. So in Engage Meta, the think tank, we work on three main big topics. The first here on the left with this figure is TRAIDA. This is the goal of my presentation today. But we work also on two other domains that are very important when we think about AI at scale: the knowledge management and the mindset. So how people can accumulate knowledge to have a better training process of AI engine, and what are the impact of AI for the work in terms of employability, in terms of job description, in terms of mindset. So my presentation today, in a couple of minutes, is to have a view on one of these three spheres, the TRAIDA framework. So Engage Meta is a think tank. This is an open source community. If you visit our website, you will see that we have an homepage, of course, on the three domains based on the three sphere I just mentioned: the TRAIDA, the knowledge, and the mindset domain. So all the content is free of use, published under a Creative Commons and open source material. So you can reuse this material in a free mindset. There is no copyright or commercial license. So feel free to ask your question in the chat during my presentation, and I will try to answer in real time or a little bit later during this talk. So let's take a closer look at TRAIDA. So TRAIDA is based on a set of cards. So this is like, let's say, a game with different cards. And we have three sets of cards with three different colors to distinguish: in blue, the card related to the IT domain; in green, the card related to the governance domain; and in RAID, the card related to the business domain. So in the IT domain, we will focus on all the technologies we need in terms of data management and AI. In green card, we will focus on the methodology, the governance, how to manage all this technology. And in red, of course, what are the goals in terms of business for companies, in terms of, for example, profitability, in terms of return of investment. And the idea, the purpose is to have a good alignment between these different cards, meaning that the technical card plus the governance card must handle specific business goals, so must be aligned with the red cards. So the framework is based on 9 IT cards. You can have a quick reading on this slide of the different topic. You will see that most of the cards here are dedicated to the data domain, and one is dedicated to the artificial intelligence domain, of course. We have 6 governance cards with some like the glossary, the process of use of TRAIDA, how to use TRAIDA on all the governance domain, as I said. And we have 5 plus others business cards. We come with 5 ready-to-use business cards, like productivity, creativity. You can read on this slide. And depending on the context of the company, each company after add its specific business card to target specific business needs. In TRAIDA, we believe that the IT cards and the governance cards are quite universal, so you should not need to add a new IT card or to add a new governance card, because this is really quite universal, and we think that our work is quite large enough to cover all the needs, let's say, in IT and governance domain for AI and data solution. Of course, for the business card, this is different because depending on the context of each enterprise, depending on the industry of the companies, different business goals exist. Beyond some that are universal, and we come with the framework with these universal business cards. So as I said already, this is published under a Creative Commons. So for each card, you will find on the website a PDF document with a couple of pages, 3 to 6 pages usually. So you can click on the card and download the document that explain what are the best practices, the fundamental rules to deal with the topic of this card. As I said, this is Creative Commons open source, so you can reuse without any concern about the copywriting. So the content of each PDF file is systematically the same. We follow the same table of contents. So first, we explain the condition of success for the topic of the card. Then we detail the main topic within this card. So you can see on the sphere, the cycle, that we divide, for example, the card operational data store here in 3 topics that are quite technical here, read-only mode, write mode, analytic mode with knowledge graph DB. So we explain a little bit more the different topic best practices. Then we have a blueprint. It means educational figure, a global representation, graphical representation of the main point of the card. And the last chapter is free, is totally open. because we invite the company to write their situation, their objectives regarding this card. So this is the table of contents that we use for every card. The technology, the governance, and also for the alignment with the business cannot be explained without a certain vision of the architecture we want to target when we use AI and data. So TRAIDA is based on an architectural vision that is as follows. This figure is very important. We explain here that to complement with the existing IT system, so you can follow my mouse cursor here. This part represents your IT system with your application system, your process, your databases, your files, all your existing IT. But all this existing IT is not usually what we want to use to run AI algorithms. AI algorithms are represented in this figure in the left part of the slide, because we need to aggregate the data, we need to rearrange the process, we need to control the data in a different way than the existing IT system, to have a better control of AI, to have a better quality of AI, better use of AI. So to achieve that, we create and we implement what we name a semantic management platform that will play a role of something like a digital twin, like a virtual copy of the existing IT system. And within this platform, we will manage three types of data repository that are very important. The first is operational data store that will contain all the very living data that are very transactional, that change in real time. So fast living process data, let's say. This is what we name operational data store. The second repository, master data management repository, will focus on the most shared data within the information system. The life cycle of these data are more slow, let's say, than the operational data store. As example, for master data management, we can give some example like the product description of a company, the chart of organization, the customer identity. So this is a set of data that doesn't change in real time all the day. This is the master data management. And then the enterprise knowledge graph that will allow to have a global map, a global semantic map of all the data elements we manipulate, we handle to train the AI and to execute the AI. So this is like a global semantic umbrella of all the data elements, whatever, operational data, master data, but also unstructured data, knowledge globally. So based on this free repository, ODS, MDM, and EKG, we set up this semantic management platform that allow to manage business concept, what we name ontology. This is the semantic map I just mentioned, the knowledge and the accumulation of knowledge we need for AI, and the enterprise governance, because we need to, of course, have a management of all the AI algorithm, all the process using the AI. So we need to manage the version, we need to manage the security, the policy. And then the human, as you can see in this figure, are collaborates with the AI by using this platform. So the idea, in synthesis here, is not to connect AI directly to your existing IT system, because this is a too EV coupling and a little bit risky in terms of quality. But we consider that it is important to make an effort to create a semantic management platform to have this control of AI at scale. Of course, it opened the door to several challenges. I mentioned here the 4 main challenges that we will put under control with TRAIDA. The first one is the integration, because we need to integrate your existing IT system with this new semantic management platform. This is not just a figure on the slide, but this is some data integration, data flow management, process integration. The second point is the governance, because in a fast-moving economy, in a fast-moving industry, whatever your industry, all your data, your processes change frequently. So we need to be sure that the system is agile enough to absorb the change frequently. So this is the governance part. So we don't want just to use a AI system like ChatGPT in a one shot, but we need to be sure that we can, for example, update the knowledge in a ChatGPT to take into consideration the evolution of the business. The challenges number 3 is the mindset. We need to be clear about the role of the human in collaboration with AI. What are the key skills that an employee using AI must focus on in terms of, for example, knowledge accumulation, in terms of critical thinking when we use an AI system, some stuff like that. On the last number 4 point I mentioned here is for mature enterprise that already deploy a certain number of AI mechanisms and process. We need to control the behavioral of this AI process. More you use AI, and more you need to oversee, to control, as I said, the result of this AI process on AI tools. To control that, we have the nerve center. We also name that the second brain. It refers here to specific AI systems that are dedicated to control over AI. This is like having, for example, in the security domain, AI that is dedicated to observe if we have some virus based on over AI. So this is AI that observe and control over AIs. So this is the idea of this point number 4. So you can see this is quite a big challenges for any company. And if we want to use AI at scale, if we want to use AI everywhere in the information system, whatever the size of your company, big corporation, small and medium enterprise, or even a startup, you need to control these 4 points. This is very important. Otherwise, you have a risk to lose the control of the AI and to be, for example, unable to update the training process of your AI when your business evolves. So let's take an example. Imagine a company that wants to implement a first project in AI. So this is the first use for a regulatory repository based, of course, on AI and also based on a knowledge graph. The knowledge graph is a super technology to implement regulatory repository for certain reasons. I have no enough time here to explain, but this is a good technology for that. So the project director, the person who is responsible for this project, will use in TRAIDA at least these 3 cards. So the blue card in the IT domain with the enterprise knowledge graph, because we want to use this technology. The enterprise architecture in the governance card in grid, because we need in particular to have some good practice in semantic modeling, because we need to create an ontology to welcome this repository of regulation. And we response, and we want to tackle, let's say, a business need, that is the creativity. So the company here want to have a better creativity based on this regulatory repository. For example, to have a better collaboration internally between 2 departments. For example, the sales department and the legal department, or maybe to have a better creativity with a third party, for example, a client or a supplier. So whatever the reason, this is this card that has been selected in priority. So this is not the profitability first, this is not the productivity first, but this is the creativity. So now with this 3 cards, the blue, the green, and the red, we reuse the best practices of this card to implement this project, but in the same work, in parallel of this work, we implement also a first version of the semantic management platform. So the idea is to really be concrete. So during the first use case, the first project with AI, we start to implement this vision of the semantic management platform. So we will start to work on the enterprise knowledge graph, and for sure, because this is the first technology we want to use for this regulatory repository. But we will take care also, at minimum, about the master data management for this regulatory repository, and also for the operational data store, if we have some transactional data that should be taken into consideration for this regulatory repository. On doing that, we implement what we name a minimum architecture to scale. This is the minimum viable architecture to scale. On the second project, the second use case, using AI, for example, for the customer client support, or for the marketing department, whatever, we will enrich this first version of the minimum architecture to scale. And then progressively, increasingly, use cases after use cases, we will augment the quality of the semantic platform. We will augment this ability to govern and to have a good quality of the AI within the company. So in TRAIDA, you will have some tools like this one. I will not describe deeply here because I have no time, but you can see that we have the business card in red, the IT card in blue, and the governance card in green. And for this project, so customer regulatory repository, we can observe the dependency link between the business, the technology, and the governance between the different cards to implement this project. So this is a representation of the alignment between IT, governance, and business. Since I have no time to explain all the framework during this very short format of AI by Drinkizz, because I am almost done with this presentation, you can, by yourself, have a first try of using TRAIDA in an easy way without reading anything on the website, just by using a ChatGPT named TRAIDA. So this is free of use. You have an access to this ChatGPT. I train this TRAIDA GPT with all the knowledge based on the framework. You can upload in this ChatGPT a description of your project or a description of your context. It could be a project requirement. It could be a description of your IT system. It could be a description of the software platform you want to use or you already use. And you will, as it is explained in this user instruction for the TRAIDA GPT, you will request this GPT to have a mapping with TRAIDA. And then you will obtain a table that explains how your context, your user context, is positioning against all the card, against every card of the framework. So, for example, what is your position in terms of operational data store? What is your position in terms of human resource for managing AI, in terms of mindset for your employee? So you will have a first assessment, and after you can dialogue, you can discuss with the TRAIDA GPT assistant to ask anything about AI and data management, and this assistant will reply based on the knowledge of TRAIDA, of course. So the last slide, I think almost I will present is this one. So imagine that you have an hand when you think about AI for your enterprise, this framework with the cards, the blue, the green, and the red. And this is first very good for the educational purpose. So it gives you an opportunity to have a global understanding about the impact of AI at scale. And after, to have a support to implement your use cases with AI to take care about the architecture thinking. So when you will have a look on the slide deck that is available on the website, it is a free download, you will see all the description of the card. So I will not detail, of course, now because it's very easy presentation, but you will find all the card. And for each card, for example, productivity, you have a blueprint like that explain in a figure with a easy reading the topic of the card. But you also have the text. As I said, each card is about 3 to 6 pages. So creativity, trustworthiness for the business, treasury and assurance. We explain how we can work on the CapEx, OpEx for the return of investment. For the governance card, so we have an overview. We explain the TRAIDA guide, how we implement. So you can see, for example, here, interesting point that when we support a company, usually the first thing is to have a TRAIDA masterclass. So in a half day or maybe a 1 day, but usually a half day is enough. We come to your company and we explain the content of the framework. And then after we have some TRAIDA workshops to work with some experts in the company to start to work on the semantic management platform. And then after we support you for the implementation, including by using no code. For example, if you want to have a quick implementation based on very agile tools, no code database, no code process integration, some technology we use, by the way, in Drinkizz companies, of course. So we explain that. So for the governance, then the IT card. So you will see that we have a long list, let's say, of IT card for the data and one for the AI. So we explain with the semantic platform, with ODS, MDM, EKG. And then we explain more deeply what is an ODS, what is an MDM, what is EKG, and how we can integrate all these mechanisms to create the platform. So last point, if you are interested in this approach, you can join us and participate as an individual or as a company to become a community partner. So you will be listed in this web page as a partner, and then we will be open to discuss with you to improve the content of the cards, to publish some use cases you could have with the TRAIDA and you want to communicate with the community. So thank you. This is the end of my presentation.
Okay, thank you, Monsieur Pierre. So can you give me, I can share my screen now, right?
Yes, I
It
give
was
you
a great
the.
presentation.
Yes,
Maybe I
sure.
have some, yeah, maybe I have some question, but just to make clear on some point. The first point that I would like to let you know it. Can you hear me well, right?
Yeah, it's okay, and I can see your screen.
Okay. So your presentation was great, and I think that it's very interesting for business. Maybe because of time, also you cannot present everything, which is very interesting. But I think that maybe we will need a session for each data domain cards if it can be possible. For example, you can plan for one session, it's to explain the IT cards, the governance cards, the business cards. It will be more clear for people to understand. But I can guess today it was like the overview of the trader cards to let people to understand what is it, and then maybe next time we can prepare for each data domain cards a specific session. What do you think
Yes.
about that?
No, it's totally clear. You are totally. It's a very good idea because it's a large
Yeah, it's very yeah,
domain. So it's just an overview today. Yes.
exactly. Yeah, and another point.
Sorry, but again, for the audience that will listen to us now or later, because we will publish this video on YouTube. I invite you to use the TRAIDA GPT assistant, because this is also a good way to learn by ourselves directly, because you can ask anything to the TRAIDA assistant to make some try, and you will see more concretely how it can help you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. So another question, maybe just for me to make it clear. So for your opinion, do you think that AI depend on a great mindset? So if so, can you please explain clearly what can happen to user who use AI without a good mindset?
Mm. In TRAIDA, we have three stages of using AI. The first stage is what we name boost. When we are in the boost phase, we use AI to have productivity gain. So the impact for the employee, for the human, is quite reasonable. We target productivity. The second phase is what we name expand. So when you are in the expand phase with TRAIDA, we work with the business card creativity. So at the time we think about creativity, we need to have the good mindset as an employee to think about differently how we work with AI and how we collaborate with AI to create added value. And more the employee is able to enrich the collaboration with AI to create, more the employability of this person is good. And the third and last phase is more complicated, because we want to use in a universal way AI. And at this stage, this is something more for the future, but we could imagine that maybe 80% of the staff within a company will be replaced by AI. So in this phase, for the future, not right now, but maybe in 5 or 10 years, we will need to have super strong mindset to secure employability on job, because maybe only 20% of a normal staff will survive. For example, in a factory, with the future robot of Telsa, with universal humanoid robot, maybe we will no longer need a worker in the factory, or just a supervisor human that will supervise humanoid robot. And for this phase, this is for the future. First, the company and the employee must be strong in the boost phase, as I said, for the productivity, then expand phase for the creativity. And if we survive as an employee for these two phases, then there is no reason we cannot survive at the time we reach the phase number 3.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that
so
is.
TRAIDA explained that in the card human resources. So you can read the human resource card. This is a green card. We explained that.
That is that's why we need also to have a TRAIDA masterclass which explain all of this points, that it's very important to have a good mindset in order to manage well the AI domain. So it's clear for me, I think. Yeah.
Yes, because rather than being afraid with AI or too optimistic, it's good to have a process. So with the boost phase, the expand phase, on the universal phase, we have some milestone. So we have a better understanding about where we are in the evolution of the organization or the way we work with AI. So it avoid to be in a messed thinking. We want to create some clarity in the way we have to collaborate with AI.
Yeah, that's great. I think that it's clear for me. So
Thank you.
Maybe if you have something to share before we jump to AI news, so we still have like some minutes. So if you have something to share, you can share like 2 minutes, 5 minutes before we jump to AI news.
No, I don't have anything more in 2 or 1 minutes, but the key point is to understand that AI is not just a tool, but AI is more a new third party to integrate in the company. So this is not a tool, a technology, but this is like we welcome a newcomer in the company, and this newcomer is AI. So we need to understand the intelligence of this newcomer. We need to know how to collaborate with him or her. We have to take care that this new third party will not create a mess in the company by using in the bad way the data, or by creating bad data with hallucination or some stuff like that. So at the time we understand that AI is not a technology, but a newcomer, a new third party, it really requires to have a global understanding on the impact. And this is the philosophy of TRAIDA, to give a better chance for an individual to understand the global impact of this newcomer in the company. Because when I say a newcomer, this is a new type of newcomer, because maybe we will have 1,000 of AI assistants. So this is like having 1,000 new colleagues in the organization to welcome. So suddenly we have, or maybe not 1,000 like that, but maybe for sure 100 or a dozen, a couple of a dozen of AI assistants suddenly. And if we don't understand how to manage that, this is a drama. This is really risky. So TRAIDA give a chance to master that in a better way.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so now let's move to AI news. Okay.
Yes.
Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
It's okay.
So now it's time to AI news. So the AI news that we have today, it will be the presentation of our offer that can be helpful to bootstrap your business. So at Drinkizz, we believe that no code and AI are powerful tools that transform the way you work without the need for complex programming. Our offer is here to make technology easier to use for everyone. So whatever you are, a startup or a company looking to grow, we are here to help you make the most of these innovative tools. So now let's dive in the next slide to see how this can work for your business. So as I said previously, our no-code and AI offer is for small and medium businesses. We understand that these businesses often face common problems such as digital tools and AI can be confused and hard to use. Managing data can be slow and cause delay. There is a need for solutions that lower costs as the business grows. Our goal is to solve these challenges with simple tools that help your business work faster and save money. Our no-code and AI offer makes technology easy to use and support your team no matter the skills level. So here you are on the right path to master the no-code and AI. We have divided our no-code and AI offer into 3 parts to meet different needs. From the module 1, which is master class, we teach you the basic of no-code and AI. From the module 2, which is the workshop, here you get practical experience using these tools in your business or in your organization. The last module, which is the first implementation, will help you to start using no-code and AI in a real project. So no matter your skills level, there is a module that fits you. So from the master class to the first implementation, it's a long journey to help you to master and bootstrap your business by using the no-code and AI. So now let's start with module 1, the no-code and AI master class. This is the best place to begin if you are new to these technologies. In this module, we will teach you the basic concept of no-code platforms and AI tools, giving you a strong foundation. By the end of this module, you will understand how these tools work and how they can make your daily task easier. It is a great way to start your journey with confidence. Next is the module 2, the no-code and AI workshop. This is where you get practical experience. In this workshop, you will apply what you learned previously in the masterclass module to real-life situation. We will guide you with question and answer that fit the needs of your business or of your company, of course. So you can see exactly how these tools will work in your business and follow up your requirement. It is all about learning by doing. So you feel comfortable and ready to use no-code and AI. So now let's see the final module. We start working on a real project together that we identify in the module 2, in the previous module. We will help you add no-code and AI to your business. As you know, no-code means creating application or software without writing any programming code, making it easy and faster. And AI, in another hand, refer to smart computer program that can learn and make decisions. We will customize this project to fit your business needs and how you use data. This means the project will focus on what is most important to you. This part is all about moving from just learning to actually doing. So you can start enjoying the benefit of no-code and AI right now. So here it's some tools that we are mastering to implement the no-code and AI solution for any businesses. So we have ChatGPT, O.N.E. So ChatGPT for data modeling, analysis, assistance, and text marketing review. O.N.E. is for data management and organizing business information. Simple Backup, it's for data backup. Make, it's for data ingestion and process. So we have a lot of tools that we are using for no-code and AI solution. So we have like Chatbase, Mailchimp, WordPress, Google Workspace, Power BI plus Copilot, Pebble, Zapier, Microsoft Power Platform. So all of these tools we are using to implement the no-code and AI solution. So now let's talk about how this first implementation can look in different businesses. In different businesses, whatever you are in manufacturing, construction, education, if you are in manufacturing, our no-code and AI offer can adapt to your needs. For example, it can work easier by helping with inventory management, purchase order management, production schedule, and more. As you can see here, all of this solution here, it can be done by using the no-code and AI solution. So the no-code and AI first implementation also can be done based on your business requirement and on your own data models. So let's see in construction, it can help with project management, construction management, supply chain management, and more. And we can also use AI for education. So as I said previously, for each industry, we customize the setup so you get a solution that truly works for your business requirement and your data model. It is a practical approach to innovation. So we also have in financial, we can implement the solution like expense management, investment portfolio, and so on. We work with many customers in manufacturing, IT, education, and so on. They trust us to bring no-code and AI into their business. Our customers include the small startup and large company. We help them to solve their problems, make their process better, and use technology more effectively. A growing number of customers shows that no-code and AI can truly make a difference. So to have more information on our no-code and AI offer, you can visit our website. So here I just put the link. So you can visit this website to have more information with the contact that you can contact us and we discuss more on this offer, which can help you to bootstrap your business. So, and also I would like to share with you that our next AI by Drinkizz session is on November 13, 2024. So this is a great chance for us, for you, to learn more about how no-code and AI can help your business. The session is open to anyone, so you can save the date, and then we can learn together on the topic no-code and AI. So you can also scan the QR code here, as you can see from this slide, to download today's slide and the previous slide that we just had, and keep all the details. So you can scan or go directly to the website to download and review the today's. You can review on YouTube the today's session or the previous session, and also have the slide deck that we had for each session. So thank you for being with us today. So I don't know if we have some audience, even if we don't have, but when you will watch this video, so we thank you guys. So we are excited about how no-code and AI can help your business. So if you want more information, you can also visit our website. So stay in touch with us on social media. We are here to help you with no-code and AI. So thank you again, and we look forward to helping your business grow and succeed. So thank you, everyone, and thank you also to Pierre. See you next time.
Thank you, Vinci.
Yeah,
See you next time.